What up, it's Snowflake, and I'm going to show you some motion magic tonight. Motion magic, that's 2 M's. It's beautiful. I'm going to show you some motion magic. I'm going to show you how to stabilize a camera shot. There's 2 different types of stabilizing that you can do in motion. 2 different types that I use. The first one is for a static shot, and that's for a shot that's not really moving, and it basically, if it's shaky, it stabilizes it. The second is for like a pan or a tilt, and if the shot's panning or tilting, and it's shaky while it's doing it, you can actually stabilize that movement. So we can do that in motion. I'm going to show you that here. I've already selected a clip, and I'm going to just show you that clip. It's a little shaky, and it's shaky because I was laughing, because this is hysterical. And I want to straighten that out because it looks a little shaky, right? I don't like it. So what we're going to do is we're going to control click on this, and we're going to send this to motion. And this is going to bring up a new window, and basically in here we can go name this whatever we want. It's going to be the name of your sequence, and then I do an underscore and I just letter it out for B, C, D, E, F, G, depending on how many different ones that I do. It's going to open up Motion 4 here, and in Motion I'm going to bring up my project and my timing windows, and I'm going to change this to 50% so that I can actually see the full image. And then for you guys, I'm going to move this so you can actually see everything here. And make sure that your group is decollapsed there so that you can actually see everything in it, because we want to select the clip directly. Don't apply it to the whole group. We're going to go over here to the library, and under behaviors and under motion tracking, there's a filter called stabilize. And we're going to drag this and put it right on our clip. Now in the inspector, here is under the behaviors tab, here's the stabilize filter. So there's some different options in here. I'm going to just show you what I do to stabilize the shot. The analyze button, motion's just going to basically look at your footage, and it's going to analyze it, and it's going to straighten it out and try and get rid of all those jitters. I don't mess with these two. I just leave those as is. And then the method, this is going to depend on whether or not it's a static shot or a moving shot. So if it's a static shot, we're going to go with stabilize. But if it's a moving shot, we're going to go with smooth. So this will stick with stabilize. Borders, you have normal or zoom. If it's normal, you're going to see the adjustments it's making. You're going to see the black around the frame, right? But if it zooms in so you don't see those adjustments. So we're going to go with zoom here. And then I'm going to leave horizontal and vertical. And then for the adjustments, I select position and rotation. I don't select scale because I don't really want it moving in and out. The tracker is if you want to manually add a tracker. And for this shot, there's not really that much to grab onto, but it would basically be something that's really stands out, that's maybe like a little dot or a square that you could put a tracker on, and that's how it would stabilize it. It would look at this thing that's not moving, and it would know, okay, I can basically base the movements off of this thing that's not moving and stabilize the shot. But we're just going to let motion do its thing, and we're going to do that and hit analyze. It's only a 5-second clip, so it shouldn't take too long, but it's just going to go through. If it's a longer clip, obviously it's going to take longer. But it's going to go through and do that. This part's always awkward. Right, almost done. Okay, done. So you can see here the frame around the image. This is actually, it's zoomed in, right? So if we watch this, we play this back, you can actually see how that moves, right? And if we didn't have that zoomed in, you would be able to see the black frame around the image. But because it's zoomed in, it stabilizes the shot. And if we, it stabilizes it so you can't see those black frames. If you deselect it, we can actually see how it has stabilized the shot. And you might see a little bit of ripple in the image, and that's because there was some pretty drastic movement. And that actually has to do with the sensor on the camera and the way that it captures the image. But in terms of jitteriness on the edges of the frame, that's how you stabilize a shot in Motion 4. So, hope that was helpful. If it was, make sure to like the video and comment on it. And then check back later for more tutorials and tips on Final Cut Pro 7, Apple Motion, and Compressor. Thank you!